Hello and welcome to day 1 of 25 Days Strong. This is going to be great. Today we have a full body circuit and I'm going to talk you through exactly what's going to happen, what to expect. Today the workout is going to be intervals. So we have, I think, 6 exercises. We're going to be going for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds of rest. After we finish the 6, we're going to take a minute of rest and then start over. We're going 3 times through that circuit. And then at the end of the workout, we're going to have a finisher of 4 different exercises, but we'll get to that later. Today, what you need is 2 pairs of dumbbells. I'm going to use 2 pairs of dumbbells. I have a 10-pound and a 15-pound, so like a lighter weight and a heavier weight for some of our exercises today. Let's start with some stretching. So the first thing we're going to do, I want you to go all the way up to the sky, reach on back, go all the way down to your toes, slight bend in the knees, and then just roll your body up to the sky, down to your toes, and roll the body up. So today, I'm gonna apologize if you can hear my heavy breathing while we're both dying together during this workout. It's my first time using this microphone, so we will see how it goes. All right, that was the last one. Now I want you to put your feet pretty far apart. We're gonna go up and back a little bit, go down to the center, and then I want you to walk your hands over to one side and really feel it behind that hamstring. And go back to the center, and then to the other side, feel it in that other hamstring. Down, to the side, to the middle, to the other side. You should really feel this behind those legs. Slight bend in the knee. One more time. And done. Good. All right, last thing we're gonna do before we get all warmed up, I want your arms to be really wide, pull them behind, and cross the body and give yourself a big hug. Pull them back, and then across your body for a big hug. If you feel like you need more stretching than this in the future, please be sure to stretch before we start, okay? All right, so we're gonna get into it. The first exercise, we're gonna use your lighter dumbbells. So I have my 10-pound weights here. I'm gonna get my clock set up in just a little bit so I can keep track of our intervals, but the exercise, we are going to have these on our shoulders. I want you to sit back into a squat. So feet are gonna be hip width apart, sit that booty back, stand up, press up. Sit back, stand up, press up. From the side, it's gonna look like this. Down, up, press. So we are going to do that for 40 seconds. Go at your own pace. That's kind of how this is gonna work, is if you're feeling tired, you need a break, go slow. We have 40 seconds to work, 20 seconds to rest. You can go at my pace or go at your own. It's completely up to you. Also, if you get too tired, pause me. That's the beauty of this, just pause me. All right, so I'm gonna get our intervals set up. We've got 40 seconds. First exercise, dumbbells are on our shoulders. We are starting in 3, 2, and 1. Sit it back. Down, up, press. Down, up, press. You really want your weight to be in your heels when you're doing these squats. So make sure that you're pushing your butt out. Down, up, and press. Doing great. Down, up, press. And you can do these without weight as well. If you don't have dumbbells, that's totally fine. You just might do a little bit faster pace to feel the burn. Doing great. And we are resting for 20 seconds. So the next thing we're gonna do, we need our lighter weights. We are going to lunge backwards and curl and alternate. Lunge backwards and curl. We're gonna do that for 40 seconds. We've got about 5 seconds left of rest. All right, and step backwards, bend the knees, bicep curl. Step backwards, bend the knees, bicep curl. If you find yourself losing balance, get that foot farther away from you, widen your base. And up, and it's okay if your knee doesn't touch the ground. That is all right. We're doing great. We've got about 15 seconds left. Bend the knees, curling up, doing great. Good, about 5 seconds. and rest. All right, the next one, we're gonna be on the ground, no weights. We've got push-ups with a shoulder tap. So for this one, you can go from your toes. I'm gonna go from my knees for a modified version. So I'll show you that. 5 seconds left of rest. Get into position. And we are going down into a push-up, tap the shoulder, tap the shoulder. So I'll show you from this angle, down to a push-up, tap, tap. Down to a push-up, tap, tap. The biggest thing with the modified push-up, keep going, we've got about 20 seconds. The biggest thing with the push-up that's modified, bring your butt with you. Down, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. Doing great. One more. And rest. All right, next one's gonna be bent over rows. You can use your heavier weights for this one if you're a little bit stronger, or your lighter weights, does not matter. We've got about 10 seconds of rest, and then we're gonna start. I'm gonna use my heavier weights today. All right, we're ready to start. So you are going to bend your knees, bend all the way over so that you have a nice flat back. Row those elbows straight back. The one thing I don't wanna see is your elbows coming up. So don't bring your elbows up here. They're going back, like you are elbowing someone behind you. I tell you, it is hard to work out and talk the entire time, but we're gonna do this. It's only gonna get better for me. All right, we are rowing. Stay bent over, nice tabletop back, nice flat back, push the booty out. Row up. We're doing great, and rest. All right, next one, we're gonna use the heavier weights again. Again, use the light weights if you want. We have deadlifts, regular deadlifts. So we've got about 10 seconds of rest. Let's grab those dumbbells. I will show you from the front and the side. All right, I want your feet to be hip width apart. Dumbbells on your legs. We are pushing the butt out and our hands are sliding down our legs. And then stand up. Push the booty back, slide the hands all the way down, and slowly come back up. Push the booty back, 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 back. Keep that back nice and flat, and come back up. Make sure you have a neutral head. I don't want you looking up or down. You are just neutral. Going down, and coming back up. I'll show you from the front. Going down and coming back up. All right, go ahead and rest. Last exercise in the circuit, and then we have a full minute of rest. We are gonna be on the ground, mountain climbers. A little bit of cardio. A lot of bit of cardio, but. All right, we are ready to go. Get into a plank position on your on your hands, and you are going to bring one knee into your chest at a time. We are just running, running, running. You can go slower if maybe you're a little bit more of a beginner, or you can go faster if you're a little bit more advanced. Make sure you keep your butt down. Don't want to see any mountaintop butts. And we are just climbing. Whew. All right, doing great. We got about 10 seconds. Just make it through and then we get a nice break. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now we get a minute of rest. So please get your water, just stretch, give yourself some time to think. We have a minute and then we have this 2 more times through. The first one we're starting with is the squat to press, but we have about 40 seconds left. So just relax. Whew. Oh man. Doing great, guys. This is how all of the workouts will be, I think. We're gonna be doing intervals and finishers at the end. The finishers will always be on my count, so you're gonna be following my form. The intervals are always at your own pace. All right. We are wrapping up here with our breaths, with our rest. So we are going to get ready. So lighter weights, squat to press. I'm gonna grab my 10s. All right. These are going on your shoulders. This time I'll show you from the front for the form. All right, getting ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit down into that squat. Stand, press. Sit, press. Sit, and press. I'll say it again. The most important part of this form is getting that butt back. And press. Halfway. And press. Whew. We're doing it. 10 seconds. Whew. And my knees are cracking up a storm over here. And rest. Next one is a reverse lunge with a bicep curl. We've got about 10 seconds. Enjoy every second of the rest. All right. Getting ready to go. 3, 2, and 1. Step backwards, bend your knees, and bicep curl. Backwards and curl. Step backwards and curl. Curl. I'm taking these nice and slow because I am sweating and struggling up a storm over here. Whew. Good. 10 seconds. Almost done. Last one. And rest. We're on the ground. Push-ups with the shoulder tap. Whew. Man, oh man. 10 seconds left. Enjoy that rest. All right, let's get into push-up position. I'm gonna go for my knees. All right, we are going down, up, tap, tap. Woo! Up, tap, tap. Doing great. Tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. Got about 15 seconds. Working through it. Push-ups are not my strong suit whatsoever. I try my best, but they're still not pretty. And rest. All right. We have bent rows, deadlifts, and mountain climbers left. So, bent rows, I'm gonna use my heavier weights. Whew. Doing great, guys. All right, 3 seconds. We are bent over, flat back, row those elbows back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So future reference, having a mirror is probably going to be very helpful for these workouts so that you can see if you're doing what I'm asking you to do. So keep that in mind if you're setting up a little workout space in your house where you're going to do these videos. Make sure that you have a mirror so that you can see yourself. And rest. Beautiful. All right. Deadlifts and mountain climbers, and then a glorious break. Almost done. Whew. Okay, this time I'm going to show you from the front first. We want our feet to be hip width apart. Dumbbells are going to be on our legs, and we are going down. Slide them down. Touch your legs the entire time, and stand back up. Go down and up. Turn to the side so I can show you. Push your butt out, 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 and come back up. At no point should your back be rounded when you go down. I want it to be flat. Flat, flat, flat. Feel this one right behind your legs. Nice and slow. Almost done. One more rep. Down and up. All right, last exercise before we get another break. Mountain climbers on the ground, on our hands and our toes. Whew. All right, we are ready to go. Hands out, get up on those toes, and we are going to bring knee into chest one at a time. Go as fast or as slow as you need. Today, this is my speed. Just keep that butt down, driving that knee in. Doing awesome, we're halfway. This one feels like it takes the longest. Whew. Doing great. 10 seconds. Breathe through it. And rest. All right, guys, we get 1 minute of rest. Take a nice break. Grab your water, stretch it out, think about your life choices, whatever you need to do. I, for one, thank all of you for being here. If it wasn't for you, don't know if I'd be working out. This challenge is just as much for you guys as it is personally for me. This is really helping me to set a routine where I have to work out. Have a busy life. Everybody does. There's always stuff going on. And it's really easy, even though it's my job, it's really easy to let yourself kind of fall on the back burner and not take care of your body the way that you should. So I thank all of you for being here because really you're pushing me to do this. Without you, I'd be sitting on the couch doing all of my other work. So I really do thank you for doing this. I think this is going to be a really great community building experience, and hopefully personally some weight loss goals will happen. All right, last time through, let's get those light weights. This is it, and then we have our finisher. We are doing squats to overhead press, dumbbells up on your shoulder, and sit it down and press. Down and press. Your squats can be as deep as you need them to be. Personally, I have a fake knee, so my squats don't get too deep, but whatever your body needs you to do to make you not be in pain and to be comfortable, that's what I want you to do. Whew. 10 seconds left. Doing great. And rest. Okay, we have reverse lunges with a bicep curl. 10 seconds of rest left. Ready, and step back, curl, curl. This one is also great for working on your balance and your core strength because you have to hold yourself up while doing 15 different things. Good. Always be breathing through it. Nice, controlled breaths, which is not what I'm doing. It is so difficult to talk and work out. Almost done. Last one. All right. We are done with those for the day. Yay. All right. We got push-ups with a shoulder tap. Next. About 10 seconds of rest. Whew. 5 seconds. Okay, let's get ready. And we are going. Tap, tap, down, up, tap, tap. down, up, tap, tap, down, up, tap, tap. Doing great. Down, up, tap, tap. Whew, I'm getting lazy over here. All right, down, up, tap, tap. Last one. And we are done with those for the day. Bent rows with our heavier dumbbells. 10 seconds left to rest. All right. We are bending over, nice flat back, and row. Row. It feels so good to do all of these for the last time today. Doing good. Breathing. Great work. 10 seconds. Awesome. One more. And rest. Oh, guys, we have 2 more exercises left until we start our finisher. We're getting it done. All right, deadlifts. I want your dumbbells on your leg. I want your feet hip width apart. We're gonna push that booty back. Ready, and go. Push it back, and up. Push it back, and up. Push it back, and up. Back and up, and I am really feeling these, my hamstrings. Whew. Doing great. Last rep. Yes. All right, guys, we made it to our final exercise of the circuit. We have mountain climbers, debatably the worst one today, but this is our last exercise in this circuit. 5 seconds. Okay. And let's go. One knee in at a time. Breathing in, breathing out. Doing great. Almost done, guys. Got 10 seconds. And we are done. Oh, good job with that, guys. Okay, let's take a little rest. I'm gonna explain how our finisher is gonna work. So we have 4 exercises to make it through. We're gonna go through 3 times. There's no time limit, it's just reps. First one is gonna be 10 jump squats. Second one is gonna be 10 push-ups, modified or regular, 20 Russian twists, and then a 20-second plank hold. We're gonna go through 3 times. Whew. Let's just take a little bit more of a break. Before we get started, I'm probably gonna use a weight for the Russian twists, but I will not be using a weight for the jump squats at all, just body weight. So feel free to do weights with that if you want to make it a little bit harder, or feel free to go no weights for the Russian twists if you're looking for something a little bit easier for your core. Just wherever you're at is totally fine. All right, guys, I wanna get this over with. Let's do it. So we have jump squats. So you're gonna sit down into your squat, get as low as you can, hands are at your chest, you're gonna explode up and arms are gonna go to your sides, all right? I'll show you from the side for a couple and for the front. We have 10 reps, let's get it done. All right, so we are going down and exploding up. Down, explode up. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'll show you from the front. Down and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, 10 push-ups on the ground. We've already done push-ups today. You know what you're doing. I'm gonna go from my knees. Bring your butt with you. Make sure that you're flat. All right, 10 push-ups. Let's go down. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, 2 more, down, 9, and down, 10. All right, Russian twists. I'm gonna use a 10-pound weight for this one. So you want to be leaning back, feet off the ground if you're able, okay? So if you're able, I would love your feet off the floor. If not, put them down, but lean back. I would need you to feel this in your stomach. All right, I've got my 10-pound weight. We have our feet off of the ground. We're gonna go side to side. Rotate that body. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, doing great, 12, 13, 14, 15, almost done, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Woo! All right, guys, last thing is a plank, 20-second plank. On your forearms or your hands to make it easier. All right, let's get into a position and we are ready to start. All right, let's go. Get yourself up into a plank. Whenever you need breaks, drop to your knees, but keep your back flat. These are my worst enemies. I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels that way. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, that was the first time through. We have 2 more, and then we are done for the day. Whew. Grab some water. Pause me if you need to. I'm gonna get started pretty quick here just to keep us going, getting that heart rate up, keeping it up, and just honestly getting done with this workout. So that's my focus. So feel free to pause me if you need. I'm gonna kind of roll right in to the next set. All right, first one, 10 jump squats. Sit it down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Man, oh man. Next one, 10 push-ups. All right, getting ready, and we are going. 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Russian twists. I'm gonna try for half of the reps to keep my feet up this time, and half of them I'm gonna put them down. I know my limits. All right, feet up, going side to side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Still hard. Those are still hard, even with your feet down. All right, 20-second plank. Whew, we can do it. I will be taking a little bit of rest after this time through. I think it was a mistake to skip the rest. All right, ready and go. 20 seconds. Doing great. We are almost done, guys. 10 seconds left. Don't forget to breathe. Always remember to breathe. And we are down. All right, guys. Let's take a break. We have one more time through, and then we have survived the first workout of this 25 days of workouts. Again, so happy that you're here with me. I wouldn't be doing this if you weren't here, so thank you for watching. I'm really excited to see all of your guys' progress. Please take progress pictures, do measurements, whatever you have to do, but I really want to see how these workouts help other people. I've already taken my progress, I've done my pictures, my weigh-in, my measurements, so I'm excited to see at the end of these 25 days where I am. Hopefully, cardiovascular wise, I'm a little bit better so that you guys don't have to listen to me breathe the entire workout, but we can dream, right? All right, last time through, let's get it done with. We have jump squats, 10 reps, let's get up. And we are sitting down and explode up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What's great about this is after we're done with one exercise, it's the last time we have to do it today. All right, push-ups, 10 reps. Ready, and down, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more down. All right, 2 exercises left. First one is Russian twists. Okay, feet on the floor, lean back or feet up. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, almost done, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. This is it. 20 seconds of work is all that stands between us being done. All right, let's just get it over with. We are gonna get on our forearms, walk it up into a plank, and let's go. 20 seconds. That's all you have left, and you've done it. You've made it through. No matter how hard you struggled, I struggled hard, you still made it through, and that is something to be so, so proud of. We are almost done, guys. 5 seconds. Oh, we are done. Oh my gosh. Day 1, complete. 24 more days. We can do this. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Please take some time to stretch and cool down. Drink your water, and I will see you tomorrow. This was really fun. Thanks for being here with me. Bye.